no. It will share the premium board. But type what the rent control the buyer no is to make sure say they be safeguarding the interest of the landlord. So the Rent Act does not have the interest of the landlord. The Rent Act has the interest of the tenants. Inshallah kakra. It is President Mama ni Parliament any rent commissioner and then maybe money. Say rent law no a bad law. And according to Thomas Aquinas, a natural law experts and the law of jurisprudence, no bad law be a newer. Yet we this so. It was a law be a bad be no yet we this so. Now a cow status book no. And normally no, that is the law. Bad law no laws are made for the good of the people. But say if the law comes and becomes so bad, say, how can you make it law? Citizens, no, landlord, any tenant, no, they are all equal. Among your citizens. Obia want the interest. Why should the Rent Act protect the interest of the landlord, the tenant, whilst forgoing the interest of the landlord? It has been said, landlord bia we sue there you know. Na tenant Uber price because say Uber price are tenants no and rent magistrate never determine assessing the rent to be paid. Assessing rent to be paid. You know, who they who your landlord no. Always what boka akọ see you die and then the cost of building in that form as I say body building materials everybody what it takes to build one bedroom self-contained and easy landlord never prep and who near me e be akọji loan akọye investments ewo land friends esi dan na omo de rent providing accommodation for the ordinary Ghanaian. Adi akese aban yen say aban be sisi dan ya eya fo no de amati man fo no aban to me nye. And the private sector landlord businessmen have taken up. The landlords are businessmen who they have interest. And it is a who aban and a social contract no who new man for who na insasi gu ho na untumi invest wo insasi mu onyi insasi onye nsase ewo timafo so ewo ebusua ho ewo oman asase bebre gu ho no wantumi afa sikani bi ankoye affordable rental houses sisi dan bebre na abait yo no de sika ebo Ibrahim Amba bosia through bank no na the top private jet. Na about your na more than 2.7 billion Ghana cedis ako Jubilee House na no more expenses for maintaining Jubilee House na abai no sika sebi big push road sources sika mo di go ho na dia mo twa mo num na gold board sika mo dey share entertainment mu the millions of dollars are and now aban abayi mu di na mo sell no mo fan ko see affordable houses and rental apartments mo de mo twa mo num na mo ema timafo nya cheap accommodation enye sanka ya say district assemblies abaji nsase and ya disika ma district assemblies to see affordable houses emma workers na government kasa agency AC affordable houses tenant definitely say if supply exceeds demand price will fall. But this rent control act a military dictatorship mentality. Maurice ready buy that time Maurice no on the price control and we control rent and making sure tenants di landlord so amene mu buy so mo tumbo ase Mmra no enya amafo ndi so enti na wo bi Mmra no kola mo ye ma tenant can do so. And then the tenants will be wa. Omakasa rent almost per 2 years. Obimu kraka 1 year, 2 years. Omo na voluntarily. Omo ko report to landlord be report. Yeah, report to landlord. Because that be the best thing Nsem ye say. Law no ye hold on to the law. Na ye public education. Ye are na ye stakeholders meeting. Ye meeting landlords no. Na ye meeting tenants no. Ni ye jojo. Ni ye share what is the best interest. In me, I believe said what should have been done. The best thing I buy and say the any kind. As I buy a meeting all landlords. Ni no mukasa ni kacho msewu. Ebia. Ye be rent out, ni review rent out no. Na ye say who can hide there for the first instance no. Ye 1 year rent advance. 1 year. But you to be 2 years no. Anya share. The minimum should be 1 year. The maximum should be 2 years. Meaning the minimum no landlord no 1 year 1 year. But if the tenant person 2 years it should be so. A free market. A free market. Nobody is controlling anybody. The free economy. And the law should be say landlord be no what the rent advance be 1 year. But if the tenant no first of all 2 years so be it. But the better way to say after landlord no tenant take you 1 year rent advance no. So today no all renewal then it should be 6 months. Until landlords are multi demu no you cannot take another 1 year or 2 years rent advance. But for the first timers obia all come high for the first time no at least 1 year. But say 10% 2 years fair and not compulsory. But otra dani we never that time no so no be renewal. It should be 6 month renewal. That is should be the fair. At least so the landlord no be too much kakra. Also you so 3 billion, 4 billion, 5 billion and they sit down fresh. Bibia you fresh not tenant abetremu. Na oji 6 months na tenant timu so na wear and tear na or sell with a closet na or sell building no na where is dino value no conform maintenance issues about the landlord no watenika and then crowd sit down now person they rent here but take about 20-30 years until to matoka those who are into renters go ask real estate no how much more other person others ain't no any better side ain't no law no a bad law if favor the tenants against the when is the landlord the landlords no law no is not there to protect them ain't no share money near bias towards the this thing tenants and against the landlord and in law you call constitution one thing that a cardinal and principle say that we don't like discrimination. The constitution hate discrimination. You impair discrimination. It's unfair. Say current law of Rent Act no actually landlord in sa na tenant say if you can so we will be 2 dem no Jimmy Krana just order no court utumi to no just order no court e rent magistrate magistrate 2 no what be the act no it will be reading the Rent Act no the Rent Act is bad in law. It was a law, a military dictatorship. Law, Maurice did buy and at time and go through parliament. A law be out to say in a rush. We were trying to satisfy the military dictatorship, and so landlord didn't say. So in a democratic state like now, say I move on from military dictatorship. No, we need to amend the law. We need to bring in a new Rent Act. Devoid of all the nonsense in the rent bill currently, no. The nonsense and the bad, the biases and then the discrimination, no, should be thrown out. Now you need a new Rent Act that reflects reality, that protect both the interests of the landlord and the tenants, and that is what we can stakeholders meeting. Then we come and judge all, and we'll put in the law. Say maybe the minimum so I'll give rent advance 1 year. But the better we are subject to every rent advance being every 6 months be a renewal. Never so no when I say rent no so you be too much. There should be moderation. There's a limit to which rent to do a bit too much. And then the law is captured. Now you include the responsibility of the landlord, the responsibility of the distance. Now the relationship now evening. Are you fair? But currently, as we see, the law is not fair to the landlords. And to the police, let's stop the nonsense and then the rent magistrate to the police stop the noise. And judges no more problem. Now judges can be renting, judges will be renting. You need die, judges will be dying in class. Or you promote you post money die. And 2 years are not because he die. And obi am for the second consider obi can be to treasure bill. And once there's shortage of land, we know a dynamo. Now we who so amia. Motro or buy it yo. You be drink. You pay the phone ring. Let them on drink. Can we meet you up? Why do you papa me daba? I do me daba and balance. It's a crap me daba can balance. Landlord be I say. But rent magistrate not tiona. I say or to yampia. Rent law na wo no. Say your papa can be obey. Laws that are in the benefit, law are good in the interest of the other people. People obey it so easily because it's good for the people. Good laws are easily obeyed. Bad laws are rejected. That's what the law says. It will be simple. Munja debate no first first April no munchi obia. Mun suspend the law no a bad law. Na yen to your boss any stakeholders in the na government no munye sikedie no mama ne NDC for munye sikedie no so say no and this kind of mudi mama sofo no mudi ma politicians mudi ma media people mudi ma for instance civil society sika mu twa mo enem mu kasa mu nkasa sika na mudi ma kofo na akamafo anu atum sika na mudi ma mu nuanom sika na mu pompi mu dino Move be consistent dying. As I make so much landlord to say, no money. Landlord or your government official. About the Bosia, and about Amaniska. Who dare you at this current state of free liberal economic state, who controls rent? I'm a landlord who rent commission be say will be high down or between the certificates. Who this certificate? Apart from who nyama otono and there will be beton bia and obi oton ade bia no every time on so beton na there will be certificate. What kind of nonsense is this? Omo mu dey leaders be bre adwin pa say adwin ye trust ye adwin ye crack ye adwin no obi asori na oka dey any day. How can we say obi jene die no be higher o medi certificate. And omo ton to toast no so omo tumu a omo get certificate efa ni ke rent commissioner not you no ni team de dey ni business say no on this kind of man no na poto treasury bills omo taxes so sami je fi otio na go do omo diska kese say that no mo sisi bibi po mo sisi amamo abofene say na wo sami je fi ni sa we then say JB no mo let me use the word mo use the word mo na mo dan communities dey binyamo once I preach me dan community say preach no then say Jesus am fi Dubai na mo kono from the moon a trap the mean kasa I will not talk about it but I'm just telling you say this rent act is a bad law. Let's review it because a revolutionary tendency it will not help the system. To be a President Mama, please concentrate on Amemu Najai. Now make sure say you be review law now you're very effective. Am I? And here. I mean, my first we will say we know her. If the enemy we are Kidi Jonas a dig homobi. Now make sure some common no say Kidi Jonas. Sana domain at that time nana do war no say nipa pena sempa Trini Jonas any Kevin Taylor because Kenya is a sempa. When some of us were worried about the way Kevin Taylor and Trini Jonas did attempt, na we were not supporting it. No, I think say the government of the day, NDC follow were supporting Chini Jonas eyomo de intino I tell I can 4 minutes good so I come 4 minutes now if I introduce you AB Chini Jonas did that no did that tell me we are to dance some to dance on the cano but at them didn't know can tell a motor didn't yeah NDC for support it NDC for Children was doing well can tell a more hey ya soldier godana so ba omi aso otunfo so elidi obi atem they supported and they helped the NDC to win power the man in at that time say oh the role model to the Jonas and then to the Jonas akasa na we ma AB kasa we are no but tip no but me disassociate myself with the insult na woman dey mempe but asem no kan na nyansa woman na mpese me analyze asem no kan no very very important for this government even so Musa Dankwa so no say odi pizza ni when they say any someone kuma no kra me face on friend no ono so me otra no to ano oti amche pools no okan kwasasam na pools uti hot na uti o say Ghana for o say Ghana for enyaje because Ghana for Tom say majority of Ghanaians are happy and they say they don't have hardship. But say Ghana no like the other Ghanaian no hardship. Musa Dankwa enye wona why so you na uko faster house then you bought 2 billion 3 billion 5 billion ma every month ain't no we can kwasa much Ghana for so we teach ni na what try there for 10 months and 1 year 2 years in our car man as a teacher no minus next na ono nisi can buy no over rural areas ultra rent to mintua minus kokoko ni na all don't that for ma nisi ka krado intua no minus the ordinary Ghanaian the pay so no minus ejumafo ene omo cost of production are high minus Ghanaians are omo ejuma you so these are the people they will tell me my time so me show your man for strength me part but it doesn't make sense say amaya ye womu a ahokyere womu obi ani wa no aton wo memu esikafo krensu kokoko afu yisu nurses isu doctors isu judges isu lawyers isu labor education shitami ni anu wa ton wo memu na hu to kra ba spiritually kra no ahun to bi wo wiase ye wo ne wo to wiase ahun to be na wo wiase Bible said nipa oba wo no ni nkwaso na amane hu do so wiase afefe amane hu kwa na ewo mu odi ase na sa amane hu mu a na wo betra ka say Ghana fo ni age isa say wo no wakoje wo na asofo no ne media houses for na mo campaign my MPP no NDC no makoje mo share nti mo dem ho atomo ti mo eto ngbe mo nka dem o pese mo ka che Ghana fo na metamaso ti ni IT AB na wa bebu na de eko AB me pedoma akọ nti no mo fa me kodo ma na mo ko buku ma me because di weekend wo do ma na mo adwuma no mo ye lo do ma pese me di meni ekọhwe na me capture bi e de ba no de bia na no se mo do ma nti na me sponsors no se sa me be ye supervision o di ase me pese me di meni kọhwe adwuma no na me nso me ti ha na me de dance bi eti ebi ene de na wo ma ka kire
na ya me da se papa nyame so ne adwuma pa wo ye de boa sant my Ghana my nyankopon sha o papa pa mo ankwantentena ahodi ewo mu ene ebi de oti enka ye ni hu komo na lawyer se de onim na ebedi hu komo na yaka ada yare a yetimi sanse no kwa de ye fa ne easy crowd ya hye ye hu komo ene ye ba bedi ne nyankopon ya adom o chena ye dwada die doctor betina kunya kese ni mu na wa hye san say okodoman yunko weekends ekoji Accra ekoji award nso mo bo na baso nti no kwakoji award ne de ba be kire na awotwe sei no ebe sha na award no esu ewa ha no sei nti doctor na me ya adum se me no kase na mkwan so wo be kumase nti wo kire nyankopon ya adum no pa no nsia ken na award no kwaje no kona se ho akọ de be kire nti wo se obi biara wani ya wo ya
studio ha
o de be ene na wo kire de be studio ha ni sei ye ne de ba be kire ya bo adwuma fafafa ebi Herbal de bia me kan cho sa wo te yen kan no wa ma wani age no wa mbo hoso no ma wani age se ebi no mo tie ani no omo na ani ni se de akwa akoduru bia na uhu ni se we de ase we de ntimi nyeye no ye kan cho sa fabra ya hye na yen na ebetimi aboa mo wahu na de yi nti wani na ya wo den eso kekawa na eso tutu ekuro na abaso ananse eta na esiso ebi Herbal clinic kasa kira wo na anwumre se onyankopon ya ado no de kyeye ne a ochina ye dwuwada de kopem ne memenda doctor na se na wa shayarefo doctor na se na o how bia ekoso wo nipadua mu no wa gebra atu ase adiama wa ekwa na enkon san ma wo nipadua mu bie mu
Abrabo was prempe ebabeshia. Me lasina makwa edin pa ho asem na meka yo. Na sawuni ni babeshia ayabrofo ana yebeka no ho. Ana mesimate yebeba ni ababeka brofo no. No kwasam ne say me we school wa Prempeh College na so up to date ya me certificate no edaso ho I wa Prempeh College me ni bi Mr. Ochene ne nko fam kakra ma me ana dam ye no duru so na host na frɛ me chairman waduru hemfa me se me ba na wasa frɛ me bio me se me ba de to sunu mu no anam se host ma men kan no krechro agro bi wo ho amani pa fon wo sho obi a ono ne nsa kan certificate no obey lawyer ni wo obey deputy minister even here deputy minister keko to our flag bearer na nado da kwakufu ado na me certificate that's what Prempeh College wo se me ne Mmra na me ne mama ka brofo e wo ho dia me ka kire na ne se meet me ma ana o se chama se wati mi amade a ene be kwatia wo ana me say dia wunim na wo ka I can't change your perspective and your perception. I can't change that one. Dia wo dream and dia wunim no I can't change it, but I cannot do harm to myself. What I know is that I can do the job. I'm not a perfect person, but I'm good to lead a certain region I'm going to campaign for them to hear me. They speak Tree. When I go to market, it's the Tree language. When I go to farms, it's a Tree language. When I meet the students, even it's a Tree. So don't use the English to bully me. Don't use the Tree. That's the only Tree I'm going to speak. You see, normally, when we talk about the leadership, the elite people, they think that when we talk about the leadership, those circle are the people they are born to lead. But the leaders, when we are talking about the leadership, the certificate doesn't win. It is a grassroots that wins. To me, I belong to the grassroots. I have worked as a constituency chairman. I have worked as a constituency executive. Now I'm a regional executive. I know what they need. I know what they want. So if you let me as a national chairman, I'm going to use Tree to speak and do this job, and the grassroots will respond, and we are going to make sure we win election 2028. Mr. Mumutie, Abra starting here. Say a penasra chairman, no. Yeah, anybody be kind and say, Mr. Mumutie, the anybody will be kind and say, Chairman to me, there was some party the pa. Nasa Kauko first vice and Kayapa. And I'm Simido was it. Say what to me, and your baby now be clear what in your pressing me. Nemo Mrs. I have a relevant answer for you. Yet to abadi my young Rafoko as a national chairman. Young Freddie Blair as a first vice in the bedi here. Yet to abadi my young Stephen T as a national chairman. And a young Bute and the baby here. And to win me say, what in your room is a crano, me what qualities our chairmanship no. When you show us how the chairman and the mania met me at the Gaga and somebody, I'm a MPP and I'm so winning. When you ask them why, they only talk about certificates. Kindly don't ask me about my certificate because I don't have. If you want to judge me, or if you want to ask me something, ask me about my competency. Chamawood will have a record. My record, I have been a 3-time chairman in our stronghold. So if I can lead MPP in our stronghold for 3 times, don't you think that I can lead MPP as a national chairman? Mr. Mumutie, me bella regional chairman in here. I feel na agrona shasie. Agrona shasie no. Mr. Mumutie pa. National chairman. Say you national chairman presidential candidate no. Now say a flag bearer no. Oni no any bonda adi esie. Abra yi yewura afoko wiye na yebayi yewura kufuado ancha bia ana nsem hyase abra nsem hyase no ancha bia fe national chairman yendi general secretary 2016 election was a risky elections after yenu national chairman yeni second vice chairman eti after party no aba be see regional chairman for so oko aya west upper west yenina chairman for nyina no position me kura as a chairman of chairman na aya chairman short a large short ana no no hwa so sabia ne o 10 regions a large short se see am no kasai na ne afra onwura de chairman for 2016 ye the party no ama mo kan ye ho de ba power no asem na ye kai uko to say northern region na ye chairman buguri na abu se see am no kasai ono so okodi wo hene enyini ene yare enti se se wo yare anyadia ne ho dodo no enti anyadia obetimi aye se de wosi ye do upper east no na ye Chairman Adams ono kwade de see ye say ye de ased kogu ni so ani wo huye 2016 elections we free opposition ya power ani amasio ye hia obi a wonim root no so ana yatimi na de yanim ade akwa jetu ni na ye kan wasem no Adam say wu over 3 regions na ya bro afo mesramo moba 3 regions ya bro no over 3 regions no over 3 regions na ya bro no bro east ana hafo ana so na ya chairman na hwe ho ya wini we no ana no be di minister ana okodi minister no okodi ambassador it wako aya western north and western region na bom na ya astute businessman Chairman Candice ono so ada owu senior regional chairman ya di aseda gunu so ne yakwa kosie no menene gira wo se no oteto in the stroke chain no up to date oda so yare ne first vice ono so ben kwawo oba active for 2 months o kosie no so twahwe no no so wuye and a second vice no na Francis Dende western region ono no ba be fire and odi maintain as a regional chairman wo so wo ba greater Accra haseya na ya Ishmael Ashite wono ya ba power 2016 ya win ya 2017 obeya minister sesi amino wo kase wo ko duduo mu on kati asefo hu biewu wawu onyankopon fa de krasie wo ko aye oti ene west wo ko oti ene voter na no so na ya chairman mawu ano so abra ba 2017 no ano no so obeye minister do ye MP chairman no wan pebiewu eti oba aya isi region na ya chairman kisi ono so ya ba ye no ane de ko ya be board chairman wo PMMC meaning the only chairman man na board so da na man chi appointment da sesi ameno kasai na uko central regional na kameneno central regional chairman from 2016 to election 2024 na kayemienu ya tu abani wiye ye election 2024 ni wiye ye peno ana chairman kuti so aye megire wofa onyankopɔ to ne nsafrɛ no wawu chairman foa the party no about to election 2016 no akamepe so when sometimes people are talking about certificate me I talk about long service I don't talk about certificate I talk about long service me person me busa mo ha anya nkra say and mo universities and the polytechnics ahodo ewo nkra ha graduates woni nyina anya ha no mo na me pese me busa mo say polytechnics and the institutions ahodo no and the university for no so mo ka saya omo de ko university wa na so mo de ko abusu kai ana ro ka koya ka ase no yɛto yɛwura Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawomi aba no wieɛ no na afei party no mu na ahyɛseɛ obiara hu deɛ bɛyɛ na wontumi sɔreeɛ no makɔ mehyɛseɛ firi Ashanti region ɛna mefiri hɔ na mekɔɔ Bunu East Nasa omo twanya me ato abana wie ansa no maba mo ana where are they leadership is not for the comfort people, it's for the people who are in pain and they set up a system in pain and move on. The people who are in pain are the people when they come out from the pain they can lead. They can lead. They can lead. So much chairmanship. Yɛto aba de ma me as a national chairman a menya national chairman a maba bɛtena nkran ha. Sometimes national party no ɔmo ne greater Accra executives no na mo pray adwuma ho anya saa na ɛba bɛyɛ. My national chairman, I'm a national chairman not only for Accra, I'm the national chairman for 16 regions, I'm the national chairman for 276 constituencies. It is here to about the money as a national chairman. May Baba be friend regional chairman and the regional party no. Nama catch them say party papa say the baby are no problems be ho. Say they want to me menya pe no. Sa so na mo so mo nya pe. Enti problem be na ho. Nama ba na ya certain problems a one regional party no. Yes certain we are. Nama catch them say mo lead me to constituencies no. Na ya ba constituencies no. No problems be ho be na ya certain problems no. Your real problems ni we are. After ya certain workshops. Electoral area coordinators and the polling station executives. So the clothes here as electoral area coordinators in the polling stations. They are solving problems if we are abano yamini. I'm going to be a working national chairman. I'm going to be a working national chairman. And your national chairman, your national office is so Mmra. Me a movement brofo. I had a national office near the Krata di Abrami. I am brofo Samuno. I am general secretary. I am a Juma. I am general secretary Juma. I am Brofubia Mudebabiano. General secretary is going to respond to you. wase Greater Accra mayamba na ya fedodo mayamba na ya fedodo mayamba na ya fedodo mayamba na ya fedodo mesamu mutie samu yi nasra chairman yeyi nasra chairman Mmra Jack ono de na twimpo na wonte aya brofo nkoa na woka brofo ani koa na woka enti saya brofo na ya padia ada na Mmra Jack ya maintain ni biu ada ti Mmra Jack ya maintain ni biu na ya de ba he ni change no ada ti aya brofo na ya pe Mmra Jack brofo pana no wote e onu kwa de twi no wonte leadership about the popularity. Now you can go to your phones and Google. Once you write CHAIR, it's the only name you will find is Chairman to me across the globe. And yet the whole world, all go Chairman. I am Chairman to me na baba. Say a pioneer city abontin. Na yemi ya Chairman ni na ano. Yesi abontin. Dia man kantamantu fobaka, dia boso kan fobaka, dia kanasi fobaka. Mesi dia tro fo, any huba fo, any agobo ya fobaka ni say. Dia ya panono, I am Chairman to me nim. Na 2024 no ede na omo ye 2020 elections ede na omo ye 2024 elections ede na omo ye my chairmanship some we ne pa asese obi wo police station obetima ba electoral area if you so obi wo electoral area obetima ba constituency if you so obi wo constituency obetima ba region if you so obi wo region obetimi asoso akonasra and obi so ewo nasra one day otwedi amponyaguponti obetima lead this party so my chairmanship is for you. My chairmanship is for you. 2020 election, now your COVID election. I didn't chairman who to me here. I didn't chairman who to me here and say, maybe I want to me radio, and I want to me TV. Me a misika, and your bicycle, and your national party sika. Me mama do am for call all the constituencies in India. And no mukoko video nyuma na nadu dan kwakufu ado aye. Ana me di DC for the back kumase. Ana me do omo baba tena want me radio. Ana me yi nyuma ya no wabai mu nyina de try. When we are in opposition, what we can do is to remind the people what we did when we was in power. That's nyuma ya ni nyina no. Me was nyuma ni nyina footage. I want me hostess here me no kasai. Samuyi me as a national chairman. Me sanem na me record here ni nyina no. I am kwa media. But me tiaka. Me this for the masaba betrasu bio. Na ya bayi nyama na ya record here ni nyina sa dia traga na for. Na ya yi NDC for no adesima work na o ma ye no. Ni dia compare mamamfo atimi ehu. Eti yes sir. What do you mean as a national chairman? I'm going to be a working national chairman for the new patriotic party with science and data, with the this thing we have, the records we have. This is what we are going to do. What must say you are my dear no prophet no Mobabeka? Daddy, national chairman, your opposition. It's a dear ya penny will be a better Juma. Sabi, me free greater crow. But my beer movement TV new to me radio. And your mom who won class I said, more Pamasamati, Nasa more Pamasamaka, Mubatamako movement TV, no Mama Masam near the Abua Patino, who go Western Regina. mabia Western Diamond TV ane wontumi radio our Western region so woko aya Western offer mabia Billionaires TV ane wontumi radio our Western North region so woko esremwa 5 Novena mabia Northern Gold TV ane wontumi radio our Tamale ane Uba Santa region so mabia Almighty wontumi TV wontumi radio ane mebia ne sa mede baba besomo so when you will let me as your national chairman I don't want you to serve me but rather I'm going to serve you. I'm going to serve you. I'm going to serve you and I'm going to make sure sir constituency chairman for the constituency executives. When I'm a national chairman, I'm going to empower you, all of you. You will feel proud because I'm going to give you hope. I'm going to give you resources. I'm going to finance the regional parties for them to help them to go to the programs, for you also to have some to go to the programs to enable us to help MPP party and Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia for us to win election 2028. And it's something we only any title, only any certificate. Now no sepataku anasa jata bachinaja enyaya wi ewo muamua wo do bebredi ma MPP wo do ene din kase di ma MPP na sa jata ne bachino no jata akomde no awachi odan na okwa face no jata ne bachimi akum David na so anam wo do ene din the manager and in Yanti or Nepatakuna Nasa Jatani Koko. No one ye Ojana Frinanum, the American say. Now everybody know the pains I'm going through, and I don't mind to lose all to enable MPP to win election 2028. The God of David, the God of David, the God of David, the God of David should pour his grace upon me for me to lead the MPP party into victory. This is what I'm meant to be the national chairman for. I'm coming to be a national chairman only for win. Only for win. I'm coming for the victory. I'm coming for the victory. We have the battle ahead of us. And the battle we have, I'm built for the battle ahead of us. I'm built and I love MPP so much. Give me the chance to serve as MPP and you will see victory. Give me the chance to serve and you will see victory. It's the victory that we need. It's a victory. It's not about the titles. It's not about certificates. It's not about who can speak English, but rather it's about who can bring us into power. It is about who knows the grassroots, who can work with you. It's about who respects you. It's not about who can speak English. So judge me about my competency. asedana mede ma mo onyankopɔn a ɔboa David no ama David edi nkunim ojata so no onyankopɔn a ɔma David nya nimonyam wɔ n'anim anya Samuel ne ne nua ane Israelfo anim no mesrɛ sa onyankopɔn ne sɛ ɔnya me David. Now I can announce that I'm the David of MPP. I'm the David of MPP. And to Onyankopɔn ma David Musa na Mmra me so. Say ya e betimi aboa. Na matimi aboa ye wura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Na ya sa timi win majority of the MPs ni nyinaa. Ya sa win majority of the MPs. Sa Onyankopɔn no. Ono na chama wutumi. Menene nam. Ono ana babe di party nanim. Na de akoko LC 2028. Onyankopɔn shamu nyina. I love you so much. You are special. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Stop the recording, Mr. Why? Stop the recording, and from now onwards, you should stop the recording.
I'm even done.
Mr. Mo, Mr. Mo, I had a mobile record video. It's necessary.